A new item has been unlocked.
Okay, both teams we are already in the game. Team Steamroller on the right side this time, going directly for the watchtower on bot lane this time. The team SoloZelda doesn't compete for the watchtower. Striker is the only one nearby. Most likely he will move in when enemy are missing. Very beautiful anticipated warhead rocket into their face. They are waiting actually for an engage. We did this, saw this recently already in another game. Good stun. Riga, however, has still his dash up. The silence run out. Patches saves his ulti. Silent Burp gets a lot of damage, but managed to get out. Now will their rocket be? No, it's not far enough. Flatline is speeding them up to get in. Careful Regal not to get out now. Tactics a little bit out of position, getting severe damage. Needs to pull back. So far, no one has the edge. No one secured the kill. Warhead in the same time is pushing against X Rambo, who's playing Striker against Warhead. This is going to be an interesting lineup. And let's see how this is going to work. I need shortly to activate. My stupid program doesn't work again. I hate it. There we go. Should be working now. Yes, hopefully. Yes. Can we? What is going on here? So, I can't save replays. Great. Good. So, sorry for this little delay. Striker was engaging into Warhead, follow up by Super Galaxy Rumble on Blizzard. Tried to take him out. No heal, however, was able to pull back. We are 1 minute, nearly 2 minutes into this game. No kill yet happening. Riga very aggressive, very deep dive. Super Galaxy is immediately coming to take him down, but the tower doesn't do enough damage to bring Riga to his knees. He is secure. He's going out again. Very strong deep dive, very aggressive gameplay currently by Team Steamroller. Usually they're holding back a little bit. Now they're going very aggressive already early. Regal's Cobra, Regal's gank attempts are very scary. Blitz on top lane, pulling back, knowing he lost a lot of life. He is no match for Allen Venom on Warhead. And let's see how Striker manages to get Warhead under control. He's getting 8 now by Super Galaxy Rumble on Blitz. He's trying to go in. Rhino is taking top. Artillery Drone with the help of Patch. Super Galaxy Rumble is just waiting for the engage, trying to stay out of sight, to be not seen by No Heal. No Heal knows he has a watchtower, but he doesn't know that Galaxy Rumble went from behind and trying to ambush him. However, maybe he smelled something. He knows there is someone missing. There could be a gank incoming. He's very careful, pulling back. Maybe they saw him actually coming through the mid lane. He wondered where he goes, where he's left. Striker put himself in the position. The first slow is coming down. Super Galaxy is going down. Good root attempt by No Heal. He is an amazing Warhead player. No doubt about that. Terminator is fighting Warhead. Warhead should have an edge over Blitz. He's a stronger laner. This artillery drone is of course timing not the best. Blitz will try to defend a little bit, but against the long range he won't have a chance. Now mid lane at the same time, Silent Burp, B3 and Regal are pushing into the tower. They're trying to do a little bit of a damage just with the long range attacks, staying out of the action radius of the Rhino, so his dash won't be big enough or long enough to engage them, and dancing on the edge. Now we have a little bit of a fight. Silent Burp was undetected going in, but he's just playing on time. They're pulling back immediately. Warhead is coming from bot, but his teammates already ran away. Therefore, nothing is going down in this moment. Blitz is trying to find an ambush on Alex Venom on Warhead. If Blitz is getting into close range, he can burst him down a lot. But now he's just falling back and pushing the lane and not risking over it. If Blitz gets into close combat with Warhead, Warhead will take significant damage. He is not at full health, so he needs to be careful not to be bursted down in an instant. Silent Burp is taking down Watchtower on bot lane. The first game we see two teams absolutely equal to each other. We have currently 1 kill leading for Regal for Team Steamroller. This is amazing. 4.5 minutes and I think we never saw so less kills happening. Both teams amazing map awareness, Both teams definitely know their mechanics, know their meta of the game. Regal is trying to gank, but he sees that Warhead pulled away into his tower. Striker is doing a good job in protecting. Now he needs to engage. Warhead
Your ultimate is ready.
gets him into a route, but Striker is still not ready. He will still cease to hurt him. Blitz is coming from behind, but they don't know that B3 is already waiting there. The ultimate of Striker is coming through. A lot of damage is coming out, but not enough of damage. Blitz is in trouble. B3 is tanking all the damage. They're pushing in. Now Regal is going in. He's diving the tower. He wants the kill. Striker is in trouble. Very good positioning by Striker. Still, he's not out of harm's way. Ultimate of Flatline is saving him. He's diving. He's dancing around the laser tower while Warhead has all the time in the world to punish the tower. Flatline is arriving. Now we have a 2 versus 2 support assassin versus DPS support on bot lanes. Warhead still taking down this tower. This tower is going down with the help of artillery drone. Regal getting low, but he is already pulling out. He is still his dash up. Rhino went in. I can't say his name.
A new item has been unlocked.
Tactics engage them on bot lane, couldn't however secure this tower. Tactics has to use his ultimate. Silent Burp has his ultimate still up. Now the disengage over the wall. Both teams amazingly placed currently, and this is a high skill game. I believe this is currently those teams are in the finals, and it's no wonder that both teams have the highest skill currently matchup which I've seen so far. Both teams playing on the very top of Charts of War skill. No surprise here, Team SoloZelda is currently on place number 1 in the open ladder. Team Steamroller won already so many, they don't need to prove anything anymore, and both teams are still dishing it out. Rambo Striker is trying to go for the artillery drone on bot lane. Now he actually abandons the artillery drone. He's not going for the artillery drone, he's waiting for a move of the Team Steamroller, which pushing mid lane. Flatline will have a problem to defend against this lane. He's heavily pressured now in this moment. Technically, Striker could have go in against the tower. Regal is seeing that Striker is coming. Very beautiful juke by X. Rambo, absolutely amazing gameplay. He was definitely waiting with his dash in the right moment. He used it in the right moment, leaving Regal no choice than to disengage, then to pull back. And now we will have top lane engage. Now still Striker and Rhino are staying in mid lane. Tactics, Flatline, Razork, Rambo, and Tactics in mid lane. Bot lane currently no heal, and Regal seeing those being occupied in mid lane, directly heading to bot lane, taking down artillery drone. Currently I didn't see the strength of SoloZelda. I couldn't see it. They're abandoning their drones a little bit too much, giving enemies the opportunity to actually go for those drones, takes them instead, and pressuring them by this behavior. Dash, very good timed dash by Super Galaxy Rumble. He uses his skill cooldowns as a resource in the right moment. He's triggering it, getting away from Rhino, and forcing a disengage. The first time, no, it's actually the second time Rambo is getting catched by No Heal For You, who does still an amazing job in placing his roots, his stuns. He's just harassing on long distance. He has the energy resources to do so. Now with 4 sentinels in mid lane, Striker, Rhino, Flatline, and Blitz. They're trying, no, they're just pushing the lane, pulling back a little bit. They need to start applying more pressure. Top artillery drone was taken down by Team Steamroller, which will move now to top. Regal is engaging Blitz, followed up by B3. However, he is too far away to get the stun of him. Rambo, Team SoloZelda is moving in from bots, trying to flank them, but Team Steamroller regroups immediately, moves back. Do not dive too deep, and doing an amazing job, still apply the pressure. Mid tower is dropping down, absolutely fantastic. Ultimate by B3, a little bit too early ultimate by No Heal. He didn't hit much, but he hit the tower a lot. The tower is going down, therefore we have an advantage of 2 towers for Team Steamroller. No Heal knows he can't escape, so he's doing as much damage as possible. In the last second, he's waiting, he's tanking the damage. Now Striker is finishing off the job. Now he was waiting to the last second to disengage. Very good timing. Striker's trying to snipe, but he is not having enough damage to finish off Patch. Still, Warhead is down. We have a 5 versus 4 situation. Top Blitz is retreating because Warhead pulled him down. Silent Whip will most likely go down. B3 is trying to stun, protect the tower as much as possible. Doing an amazing job currently. Protecting the tower against any push attempts. The tower is nearly at full HP. So they know definitely what they're doing. And the timings are a little bit better than SoloZelda. SoloZelda didn't face Team Steamroller so far, and it looks like they also they are trembling a little bit with the pressure applied by Team Steamroller. Team Steamroller with 2 tier 1 towers having a lead. Now they're taking, Team Zelda is taking down the red tank drone and not taking them. This is what we talked in the interview shortly before. They are not taking it because it is out of position. They don't want to give this free XP to Team Steamroller, and as a result they have now a little bit of an XP advantage, but the advantage isn't big enough to compensate their the skill lead, the kill lead which Team Steamroller has. Or it's a 2 kill lead currently. So both teams very close to each other. However, Steamroller still having the upper hand. What will be the next move by Team SoloZelda? Top Warhead is being completely out of position, is getting annihilated. What's the response? Is this a comeback? Is this advantage they were waiting for? Are they trying now to make a play, to make a push? Tank drone still was not taken down. Now would have been actually the time to recapture this tank drone. They have an advantage with the drone. They could easily push into the tower, but no, they're using the XP advantage. They don't want to give away this experience from killing this drone and to having the currently 1 level lead by Team SoloZelda. Top Blitz was getting engaged. He used his ultimate. I think he was a bit nervous. He was afraid that they will follow up, which didn't happen. He wasted his ultimate, but better wasted than that. And to risk it, ultimates aren't really long. 45 seconds till he has it up again, so it's not such a big difference. Silent Burp is getting engaged by Super Galaxy Rumble directly with the silent on him, so you can't engage him. He's dropping a little bit low. His ultimate, of course, is still up, so he was in no real danger at this point in time. Striker is returned. Striker returns to bot lane, pushing bot lane, trying to make it play, maybe trying to apply some pressure, but I believe he will pull back immediately. Although they have watchtower on bot lane, he doesn't want to overextend. Tank drone is still not being captured. It's still possible to capture it. I don't really understand why they don't take it. There was a moment. They have a lead advantage of 1 level, but they are followed closely by Team Steamroller, and I'm not sure that this strategy is the best, as Steamroller is using their drones to apply constant pressure to the laning of the SoloZelda. Warhead will go down for the artillery drone on bot lane, and this means that bot lane will be pressured by Team Steamroller. Top lane, SoloZelda tries to make a play here. Warhead is pulling into the tower. Careful, if Blitz will now engage, he will be directly flanked by the other. Mr. Temmet seems to know it. He needs to pull away. Very good timing. Aloe Vera, however, gets engaged by Regal. Very strong gang directly taking him out. B3 saving himself into his own ultimate, trying to dash away. They need to use their resources to take him down. At the same time, Terminator and Regal are taking out another player, so we have currently 2 sentinels down by Team SoloZelda. In the same time, no key for you applying pressure mid and bot lane. This is what I'm talking about. By not taking this drone, they're opening the possibility for the enemy, for Team Steamroller to take this drone. The XP advantage doesn't bring them anything if this is what happens, and this is the worst case scenario. They took the drone without any effort, now pushing strongly into mid and bot lane, and this is very dangerous. Warhead does an amazing thing currently protecting the artillery drone. It's going now down, but it did a lot of damage, and he's not ready yet. Using Striker should opening with his ultimate whenever it's on corner. He shouldn't wait till he can make a kill. Warhead will go down, but he takes down the tower on bot lane, and he says, well done to myself, self 5, I got tower, you killed me, I don't care. No. So, at the same time, top lane was taken down by Team SoloZelda. This is, of course, is better than not taking top lane down, but it would have been better to protect those tier 1, both tier 2 towers. This is a huge deficit they're having right now, and by not taking this drone, they actually made this so easy for Team Steamroller to go into their faces. So I'm not convinced this strategy is working properly. Good, again, good patch. These timings are amazing. Team Zelda is now in trouble. They're getting annihilated from every side. Everyone is shooting like crazy. Everyone is dealing damage like crazy. One Sentinel down in this team fight by Team Steamroller. One Sentinel down by Team Zelda. They're still fighting, but most important thing is the tower is still standing strong. Not sure if they will be able to get this tower down. Warhead is coming back, starts pushing. Both teams are dropping low, getting healed up, and the tower is still there. 40%. Now top artillery drone is pushing to the other, so they have to defend it. Maybe opening another possibility. Regal is going directly, however Rhino expected him to come down. He's very good timing currently, but Regal knows better. Both daggers connect and hit the target. He's still shooting, he's waiting. Regal is made amazing, he's just getting out both players on the top of the game. No one can actually force the other one to drop to the ground. Very good timing by Regal, by Cobra Play. Very good timing by Rhino. Rhino's survival skills when he's shooting is just amazing. Both daggers connected and still he couldn't get him down. There was just an edge missing, an angry look maybe to take Reno down, but it didn't came, and Reno stands strong. And now he's full health nearly again and protected the top tower. Very good play. Team Steamroller is of course not relaxing after this. They're still pushing, they're still waiting for an opening. Now mid is a little bit pushed into the enemy base, into Team Zelda base, as we have artillery drones spawning for Team Steamroller. They're attempting, they're moving towards stake. Will they take it or are they just faking it? Team Zelda is still one level ahead, but they are not able to utilize this damage advantage which they're having, as Steamroller is just better in positioning and dictate the engages better than Team Zelda. Now with the artillery drone, finally they took it, they didn't leave it behind, they need to make some gaze play happen. Bot lane, Striker should move into the artillery drone. He's killing the natural artillery drone, now he's taking the neutral artillery drone to push into the tower, and this is a good split push currently. His team needs to play on time, they should be very careful, not engage wrong. Now there is an engage with the Terminator. Gets a lot of damage. B3 is covering him, however, with his ultimate. Blitz is going down in the end. Silent Burp is still going on. B3 is still alive. Petrus is still alive, getting heavily pressured by Super Galaxy. Regal is joining the fight, sniping those low level and jumping out before he is actually dying. Tiger Tactics has still his ultimate. Silent Burp has... How can they have still their ultimates up after this intense fight? Silent Burp is still getting a lot of damage, but they're getting assisted. Patches is doing everything to keep him alive. Now we have on bot lane, Striker joins the team fight. Bot lane is getting pushed by artillery drones. Artillery drone was so stupid enough to go into the stupid range of the stupid tower, and the tower will stand still. Team Zelda now has the edge, is up on... It has an advantage currently, retaking directly Drake, and they have a 2-level advantage currently. This is very good for Team Zelda, bad for
We are in control of the dragon.
Steamroller top lane getting pushed by artillery drones, which needs to be taken down. The Steamroller has the time to take out this artillery drone. They shouldn't have brought it back to defend the Drake immediately. They should have forced the push with the artillery drone, possibly make some plays here, because there are still sentinels dead by Team Steamroller. Team Zelda is taking the tank drone. This is a good timing. It will go to the lane in time to protect the Drake. Bot lane is getting pushed by Team Zelda as well. I expect them to take the artillery drone, and now Team Steamroller has a little bit of a deficit. This drone was a little bit too early. They should have taken it when the Drake is about to approach this tower. This drone is too early. Bot lane now, artillery drone moving towards the tier 2 tower on bot lane. However, there are still artillery drones spawning for Team Steamroller, so it will be defended. The tank drone are fighting each other. The Drake is far away from the tower still. They're having a chance to rain the damage. The abandoned bot lane returns to mid lane. We have now a 5 versus 5 team fight in mid lane. Tactics is going in very deep.
Destroyed.
The Team Steamroller has to pull back. They are currently on the back foot, having the wall in their backs. The first time actually they're having in this games that they're having a deficit in XP. Team SoloZelda is stronger currently, and they are pushing hard into the enemy base. The last team fights were not good for Team Steamroller, they have really problems right now to protect themselves against this onslaught. They should abandon this tower and try to do as much damage on distance as possible. They're dashing it out. Both teams are starting to drop. We have currently Blitz being down by Team Steamroller. Warhead is still alive, the strongest pusher. He's still raining havoc from a distance. Drake is going down by 50%. Silent Burp is actually tanking the Drake as much as possible. They get support by Patch, and now the HQ won't take much damage. 98 actually percent down. That is perfectly fine for such a strong push with such a strong deficit. Now Team Steamroller is in a defensive. They need to catch up in team level. 9 team level till both teams cap out. Currently 2 level difference, a disadvantage for Team Steamroller. SoloZelda has an amazing play there. They managed to regain this game now. Actually, Team Steamroller doesn't want to capture those drones anymore because they don't want to give Team SoloZelda more XP. Then again, if this drone is getting captured, it flickers for a millisecond, and you can see it actually on the minimap when it's taken down before it's captured. So there is a read technically for Team SoloZelda. They could go in, capture this drone and having top lane push. They however decide not to do it. They're pushing, making sure that all lanes are pushed and not towards their own base. Warheads, Cobra and B3 are lurking on bot lane. Careful, Super Galaxy, you could get into trouble if you're getting catch out of position. He knows it, triggers his ultimate, is gone with a win. Silent Burp waiting for engage. Top lane currently still 2 towers standing for Team SoloZelda, which is surprising as near the Drake usually those towers should fall as fast as possible. They're waiting for the respawn of the artillery drone. They will take it down. I wonder if they actually will allow the drone to push the lane, or yes, they're tagging it. They most likely will try to go for a split push, returning to mid lane. At the same time, Team Steamroller should have known that they're taking down this drone, so maybe it's a wise choice to return the favor by capturing their own. They need to catch up, however, in experience. 2 level difference is huge, 3 level is even worse, so they need to be very careful not to fall further behind. Rhino pushing on bot lane, but he is necessary to be with his team. Top Warhead a little bit out of position, needs to be careful. Now Team SoloZelda saw that they actually didn't take this drone. If you don't try to imitate tactics from other players, if you didn't train it, it doesn't usually work so well. Silent Burp is taking down artillery drone on bot lane, will return to his base, immediately port back, and in the moment he captures this, there is his port, exactly, he will assist his team in the team fight. Now we're fighting for Steamroller's tier 2 tower on top lane, and both teams are very scary. 3 level difference currently for Team Zelda, however there will become a 2 level difference once they're shooting down a few drones. They are very short, close, and they're trying to take the artillery drones out as fast as possible, but Team SoloZelda still 2 levels ahead, doing a lot of damage. Team Steamroller can't die right now, even abandon this tower if necessary. You need to stay alive right now, you need to have the XP getting back, so the level difference isn't that big. The dive was good, but the defense was better. They're pushing them back without taking any casualties, and at the same time bot artillery drone, and this is what Steamroller is just amazing at the time. They're taking down artillery drone moves into the base. They are actually dropping 80, 79, 76, 75, 74, 7 and 73 before they stop this push. And Team Steamroller has its momentum up again, still nearly 2 levels difference, let's say 1 level difference currently. Then again they're taking those drones, so it will be a 2 level difference still for Team SoloZelda, but they stopped the push on top lane very effectively. They can't be catched now off guard, however only 1 level difference. Drake is respawning very soon. They're going directly for it, they're trying to get it. In the same time, first they're taking the tower, and then they will make an attempt to go for Drake. This is a little bit risky. 2 levels ahead is SoloZelda, so actually maybe they thought the same, retreating. They don't want to be too far off, giving them the chance to engage them. However, if they port right now back, Team SoloZelda, I guaranteed, will go for the Drake. Mid lane is currently pushed with a tank drone. Good timing by Team SoloZelda. Team Steamroller has to defend against that, and let's see what is going to happen. I believe that if Team SoloZelda takes Drake right now, it will be very difficult to defend against that for Team Steamroller. Blitz currently in mid lane defending against the tank drone. Everyone else is on top lane. But this is dangerous. 2-level difference and it's a 5 versus 4. So they can't search. They can't go for the team fight. Warhead out of position now. Getting annihilated. Annihilated. He's blown to dust by Blitz. This is a big disadvantage. They need Warhead. And I believe this will be very difficult to defend for Steamroller. Apparently this is the first team in this tournament which can actually compete, not only compete with Team Steamroller, maybe they actually can secure this win. Team Steamroller is trying to go in, but they are still out of position, 2 levels behind, and now they're losing too many sentinels, and I'm not sure what in this current situation will actually secure that they're not getting a very big disadvantage right now in the following push by Team Zelda, who is moving already in mid lane towards the HQ. Drake is still far behind, but he's coming like the next sunrise. And team, besides of course if there's a bug, Team Steamroller is in trouble. Tank drones even being taken down by Team SoloZelda. And there we have the engage on the HQ. Team Steamroller is doing their best to defend. In this case, they need to allow the tower, the HQ, to take some damage. This ultimate, trying to do as much damage as possible, but 3-level difference are too huge. There is no chance to defend against this heavy onslaught